So the one thing that we're not going to do is we're not going to pressure ourselves to behave out of character, even if we think that we have to, or it's necessary, or if we're being forced to, whatever. You're never forced to do anything. I want you all to understand the importance of remaining true to yourself alongside doing things at your own pace, at your own skill, under your own circumstances, your own comfort zone, all that good stuff. Of course, push yourself to get out of your comfort zone, get comfortable with doing things that are new to you and things like that. But for you to perform or do things that you know is not of you because you feel pressured to do those things, it's not gonna benefit you in the way that you think, in the way that you're probably doing those things for an egotistical purpose, such as impressing others, impressing some sort of situation, trying to make yourself feel better about a situation. If you do this thing, it's going to make you feel better because it looks good, it feels good on the surface level, but does your soul feel good when you do that thing, And honestly, I do entirely believe and understand that pushing yourself, or not pushing yourself, having that pressure, it can be a beneficial thing depending, again, on the circumstance. Getting outside of your comfort zone, all that is definitely something that is beneficial to your character, where you're learning to be a stronger person on your own, independence and all that. But if you're going to pressure yourself to, again, behave in a way that isn't of you, or do things that aren't of you, or anything that is not of your character, that is a huge disrespect to the person that you are, because that's just not who you are. You're not someone who is like that. So why would you do that? Especially for other people, or even for an idea that you have. I know that for myself, I used to pressure myself to fulfill ideas that I thought that I needed to carry out. And it was almost like, why? Literally, why? There was no valid or purposeful reason as to why I actually had to do these things. I just put myself into a circumstance where it was like, you got to do it now, because if you don't, then you're this and that. But that's not the way that we do things around here. Like, that's very almost fear-mongering to yourself and to the person that you are. You don't want to feel like you have to sacrifice a piece of you in order to be fulfilling in some aspect or area. Like, that's not this, okay? So I'm being so serious, guys. I'm like, really, when it comes to having that pressure, remember to alleviate yourself, to go at your own pace, and to have comfort and control over your own life. Don't listen to what anyone has to say, okay? Do not listen to what anyone has to say unless they want the best for you genuinely. If it's someone that you know that you can trust, and someone that you know has always led you in a right direction, very important if they lead you in a right direction, because some people you think, oh, I trust them and I think they want the best for me, but you don't actually feel that way. It's going to be very important that you actually listen to your intuition when it comes to people who are attempting to push you outside of your comfort zone, not pressure you to do things that you don't want to do, or to be someone that you're not, or to behave in any area or way, anything that has nothing to do with you. Steer clear from that, for real, all right? That kind of pressure is just not, it's literally not it. I know I keep switching arms. My arms are getting tired. But no, I'm being for real, guys. Like, really, you just have to be careful with the person that you are and take care of yourself through and through. And just remember that even if that pressure is there and you do feel it a little bit, it's a little scary, you never have to truly dive into that unless you're comfortable with that, which at that point, it's not even like you're being pressured. You're just being drawn in that direction, pushed in a good way, beneficial way for you to look at different circumstances or different kinds of situations in a different way and do things differently than you ever have before, So all I'm saying is that as long as it sits right with you and you feel okay about it, and you know your potential and you know your worth, and you know that everything is going to be okay because you claim that, and not even just that, but you're doing things at your own pace as opposed to falling victim to peer pressure. It's not even peer pressure, but just pressure. Then of course you're always doing the right thing for yourself. Steer clear from that. Anything that doesn't align, get rid of it. It doesn't matter what it is. I don't care if you've known someone for 15 years and they're telling you, hey man, try this and all this bullshit, and it's not good for you. Don't do it, okay? Don't do it. You don't have to. And of course, if it doesn't feel comfortable to you, you don't have to do anything that you don't want to do. And even if you did do something that you didn't want to do after being pressured, forgive yourself. Just literally learn from that mistake and just understand, I will never be pushed past my boundary ever again. I'll never do something like this that will disrespect me in this way ever again. Don't be hard on yourself. Don't assume that, you're whatever, bro. Like, you did what you had to do. You fell. you did what you felt like you had to do, and you learned your lesson, and that is the most important thing. You know, you got to be strong, like you really do. And just understand that, of course, you're worthy of forgiving yourself, and just be happy and just understand it's going to be all right. And there's nothing that you can't come back from. All right. Believe in yourself. Remember what you got going on. Never fall victim to peer pressure, to pressure at all. Don't pressure yourself to be anyone, anything that is not of you, and that's it. All right. Stay true to your character no matter what, always. Okay, guys, very important message for real. I love you guys so freaking much. God bless you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for listening to my message today, and I truly intend that it helps inspire you and keep you leveled when it comes to the way that you do everything and the way that you perceive things. You know, you all deserve the best, and you got to give yourself that, as always. But all right, my love, God bless you guys. Please take care of yourselves. Speak very soon. Peace and love. Head ass. No, I'm just kidding. I've been saying peace and love on accident lately, but it's just so head ass to me. But like, you know, that's the vibes. You feel me? All right, I love you. Bye.